finna get loose. Squeeze the big and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight to the trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let's talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Kicker Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone, and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Gets through. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's on his way. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And they'll run it here. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a third down and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
I forgot I have a...
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 31 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The camera? The camera? What kind of camera?
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod.
Or an adapter. Like that'll connect my PS4 camera to my PS5. But they don't take the same thing now. But an adapter is gonna be way cheaper than an actual camera. I think they're like $8.
Which one do you really want?
San Francisco offense ready to start.
I got a camera. I just needed it to fit into my PS5.
Offensively, obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message,
right now. I just need a camera.
He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
I'm not gonna start streaming like I ain't been streaming.
Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told him.
never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Waddle on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with the wall. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. They find some open field here. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Now Tua is going to bat this forward on the end around. Jalen Waddle, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. There he goes left side. Down the left sideline. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Nothing fancy there. A little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. Think he might be off to the races.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Dalvin Cook. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets get a bit closer. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On a jet sweep, here comes Waddle. Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They'll try it now with Mostert.
Dude, get your tired ass out the fucking game, man.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
God damn, you be causing me fucking points. You want to stay in when you're tired, bitch. Tap your fucking helmet and get out.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Long is always fucking long, bro. It does nothing but cost me yards.
They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Look at what I said. Throw it to the fucking outside, bro. Do what the fuck I tell you to do. Don't throw it inside shoulder, bro. I told you, throw my fucking outside shoulder.
The Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first. Back to throw. Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. In motion right comes Cobb. On second down, a run with Hall. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Hall. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the shotgun, Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This defense is continuing.
Every time they throw it to my best corner, they do not let me like get on that nigga.
Look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Paul want to give up the middle.
Dude, why they be holding me?
There. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Not
much on that run, Charles.
Just a regular everyday
That's
nigga.
exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Wilson. throw left side complete. That's Cobb. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Straight ahead is Hall. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. To throw is Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Jets. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on fourth down late in the fourth quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Keep the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Sanders' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. 2nd and 11 now. Back to throw is Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, when we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion, how about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
That's pulled in by Wilson. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as
I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on this. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Beach buzz coming my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the sin. There's no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated golden. And then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
You okay, man?
Yeah. You ever drink too much water, then run out of breath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
You done good. Huh? You done good.
You that good, babe.
Now Hall to start the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Oh, hell.
On the draw, it's
So
Hall.
country.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Say, oh, hell. Country.
They'll go again with Hall. And he stopped immediately there.
Oh,
Gain
hell.
on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they
What
come up
happened?
to the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers.
They trying to hold it.
This is going to
They
be
trying to hold you, babe?
First down here, and that's all, folks.
They always trying to hold
This
us.
defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
They called it a
This
first
is
down.
close. They needed 7 yards, and 7 is what they got. Cutting it
That was
close, but the referee signals it is a first down. Back to the ground with Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Down the sideline he goes, and he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. 63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's a give to Hall. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
If you were me, you do this too.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now it's Rodgers. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a gap.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. picked up by Javon Holland. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You done out there?
Waddle the motion man right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Go ahead and pick it right now. So
they'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 28 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Garrett Wilson. Down the left sideline.
This nigga turned down fucking 21.
Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 66 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. We're still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return.
I feel like I've seen the Beyonce movie before I seen the Beyonce movie.
Field position. They'll start at the 32. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out looking.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I feel like I saw it before I actually saw it with you.
Giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
I feel like I've seen it.
It's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 62 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Like bits and pieces of it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. a yard or two deep. Here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. On target over the middle to Hill. A gain of 6 there on first. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. The linebackers, they want to naturally get
come on, deja vu. No shit, that was yesterday.
Really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Crazy.
Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle.
It was the many of dreams.
And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Gotcha.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the round is on here.
Yeah, now you didn't stitch it too fast.
No.
That's all good. And look, babe, I understand. It's good. Like, it's cool. I get it.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
I get it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the
I
kicks
get it, babe.
away.
Like, it's cool. Don't need you. I get it. I get the picture.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So
you don't agree to it, I mean.
For the touchback.
I did not agree to it.
You said,
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
5'9" and you can't see when the lights go off, bro. I understand.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30
I'm bringing
to
up to the table.
31. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance.
Hey, did you find a movie yet, though?
Play and then another timeout.
Hurry up.
Hurry. We'll see. On second down, here's Rodgers.
And he is.
Escaping the pressure right. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this
trying to find something lit.
Remember, they cannot
Are we gonna go to sleep on
the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I'm going to sleep too, more than likely. I'm gonna go give me some Doritos.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half
Just tell me what you're
gets
watching. I'm
started.
going to put it in when this game over.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but you also be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of it.
You better start taking advantage when it's your time to pick. When it's my time to pick, I'm not going to give a damn what you like. It's my turn.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion left is Wilson. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That is caught. He'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the Dolphins are pouring it on. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
I got 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On first down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. Got a man, that's Lazard. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hadn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard, and the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Second down and 6 now. Once again, it's Mostert. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Tua now on first down.
No fucking way he got sacked that fast, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On play action, now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami.
Okay, the fourth quarter just started. When I hit the ball, I'm just way started
time here to start quarter number 4. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
I'm almost done.
A few times in this game, offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one deep for Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
That nigga caught that?
The throw took him a little too far at second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. The Jets on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add.
Okay, you ready, babe? Family camp.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm number 285 now.
Number 285. Good job, babe.